My name is Leonard Jackson. This is Doris Pradhan. We are founders of AmbiPalm Health Private Limited. Now the question is, what makes our app different compared to other apps in the industry? What I just showed just now is the biggest difference. The other apps that are there, or even for matter of fact, not just apps but any other business, when it comes to ambulance industry, there is no proper negotiation. It's a fixed price that you've got to take the ambulance in. And sometimes it becomes a very, very costly affair for a lot of our customers, a lot of our patients. So what we've decided, or what we've incorporated into our app, is basically ensuring that our customers are not stressed and not worried when it comes to pricing. So the biggest difference, which no other app in India, or I don't think anywhere in the world has, is negotiations. That's what we have launched today. So you as a customer is allowed to negotiate on the app and get a price which is absolutely pocket friendly and helps you get the ride that doesn't make you feel any worry or tension. Am I going to be charged extra? So negotiations is the biggest feature that we've added, which is, I can guarantee, is different compared to any other app in the industry. No, so we definitely work with aggregators. Like I said, the reason why we chose to have an asset light model, which is basically working as an aggregator, because I as an organization, I might be able to purchase 100 ambulances, 200 ambulances, but will that be able to cater to the need of helping a patient get an ambulance within 10 minutes? I don't think so, right? For that, I probably, at least in Hyderabad, I would need at least close to around 600, 700 ambulances, right? So that's the reason why we chose the asset light model, which is as an aggregator, because our tagline says racing to save lives. So when I have, like for example, this area where we are today, right? If there's a patient who's looking for an ambulance, we have service providers around this area who can reach the patient within 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Right? So that is why we work as an aggregator, and we do not have any ambulances of our own. So that's you. I could say this. Probably you will see that difference in our app. Unfortunately, the third wave hits, right? You will see the difference there, because the kind of understanding we've had with our service partners who are working with us, we've told them very clearly, so if you want to work with us, if you want to build your organization, if you want to build your business, the only way you can do that is if you're able to cater to customers' needs, right? So when you overcharge the customer might use you once but will never use you again, because why? You've charged the customer too much. But what we've done is we are ensuring our service partners charge a nominal rate, because we tell them, you charge a nominal rate, I can bring you more customers, right? So that's why, that's one assurance we can say, that our rates will be lesser than any other provider that's coming with the ambulance services.
What is the basic price?
See, it depends. Like I said, there are a lot of factors that come into, for a price. It could be obviously distance from X to Y. It could be what type of ambulance, what you need in the ambulance, all those factors. But I can tell you a simple example. If you take maybe a BLS, which is a basic life support, from say Begumpet to Kim's Hospital, right? It would cost you anything between, if it's a basic life support, would not cost you more than 700, 800,000 rupees. And that's low. I can assure you that. There are a lot of providers who will charge you 3,000, 4,000, but we have it that low. So you mean on the app?
Yes.
Okay, so if you download the app you can download AmbiPalm, the app from Play Store, Google Play Store, or even for matter of fact, Apple Store as well. So when you download the app, you log into the app, right? And if everybody has used Uber, right? Uber and Ola. So it's exactly similar to that. You just put your pickup and drop location, right? And then you choose what type of ambulance you want, whether you want a BLS, ALS or PTS. Once you select that, then you put in what are the facilities you want, whether you want, for example, PPE kit, or whether you want any other feature that is required. You put in that information, and then AmbiPalm will show you a recommended price that for this distance will charge you this much. If you're okay with that, you click on Get Quotes. If you're not okay and you want to enter your price, you click on, negotiate, and you put in your price. That, for example, I can only pay 1,000 rupees. So when you enter that 1,000 rupees, that information goes out. Alert goes out to all our nearest service provider, not somebody who's like 20 kilometers away, but all our nearest service provider. So when they get an alert saying that there's a customer who's looking for an ambulance, these are the facilities he wants from point A to point B, customer saying he can pay 1,000 rupees. What is your quote? So maybe ambulance A will say, I can charge 1,200. Another guy will say, okay, I'll do it for 1,000. Maybe one guy will say, I'll do it for 900. Now these quotations come back to the customer, right? That these are the quotations, and this is the timing it would take for the ambulance to reach. So if I see that there's a provider who's charging 900 rupees and he's saying he'll take 15 minutes, I can wait for 15 minutes. So customer goes in and selects that quote. So when that quote is selected, automatically the service provider gets a notification that your quotation has been accepted. Please dispatch. You have 60 seconds to dispatch the ambulance, and within 60 seconds, the ambulance is dispatched to the location. Yeah. So see, we've been 1 year in business, but we've done more offline bookings because right now the culture, as Indians, our culture is, as of now, still we want to go back to making a phone call and booking an ambulance, right? And we've understood the industry. Before, there used to be a lot of negotiation happening on the phone. I cannot pay this much, I cannot do this much, how much lesser can you bill? That's the reason why we have more than 50,000 downloads, right? And yes, like I said, from the time we've launched till now, we have been able to save more than 20,000 people, rather catered to their rights, their requirement. More than 20,000 people as of now.